welcome to Dog Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
We're going to have a wonderful time here today. We're at our favorite spot in Shawano, Wisconsin. We are at the Sundrop University Museum and Gift Shop. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling coming your way.
We'll be right there.
We got Dan back here.
Pit Boss Grills presents Mad Dog and Merrill Midwest Grillin'. Brought to you by Pit Boss Grills, Griddles, and Accessories, healthy, homegrown Wisconsin potatoes, Sundrop Soda, the Wisconsin Cranberry Association, Minocqua Tourism, Shooting Star Casinos, Rebeck's Cutlery, Awesome Shrimp and Seafood, Campfire Seasonings, the Wisconsin Agriculture Tourism Association, and by Lashbro Visual Communications.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
Well, I'll tell you what, the grills are fired up, but I see no really grillable food in front of us.
No.
But we are at our good friends. We are at the Pride of Shawano. We have the Pride of Shawano with us here today. The Pride of Shawano. Did you see Dan?
Yes.
Oh, and what, Freddie, you're the Pride of Shawano too.
He is a pride.
That is the man. Dan
is the man, and actually Dan's dad was the man. The same year Mr. Freddie Beyer was born, 1951, Floyd Hartwig had a dream, a vision, wanted to start a little bottling company here in Shawano, Wisconsin. So when he was in the Korean War, he sent home money to his mom. She saved the money, he purchased some equipment, and the rest is history.
It really is.
Our good friend Dan and his lovely wife Diane, and then his great sons. I say lovely sons, and we're going to feed them today. We got a boatload of chicken to feed the boys.
They'll go by fast too.
We're going to go by fast with the boys. We got Ben, we got Jake, and we got Luke. Nice big boys and great family, good family values.
That's something Freddie doesn't have.
You see who's here today?
But I'll tell you what, enough of that. The ice cream's melting.
Ice cream's melting, Freddie. Here you go. You got yourself a rope beer float.
I'm brewing myself.
Mad Dog, you
Look
got
at
the
that.
dreamsicle with the ice cream.
Okay, so we got the Twig sodas, and that's what they bottle here also is beautiful Twig soda. And it's twigsbeverage.net. And you can go to that and learn all about the Sundrop Museum. So we just pour that in?
You got her.
Well, it looks
It's
delicious.
gonna get a little frothy.
I got the Sundrop. Want to see that?
Don't we need like a Dairy Queen spoon?
Oh, I got them. They're inside my thing there. No, you're screwed. There you go.
Great, thank you.
Nice language.
Yeah, great, thanks, Gary.
You're shafted, I meant to say.
Well, that's absolutely delicious.
It is. It's great.
And I'll tell you what, the store opens up every day early. They're closed on Sunday, but they open at like at 7 in the morning for the getting bottled soda. And it's just amazing. You can buy 12 packs, you can buy 12 packs of one flavor, you can buy mix and match 12 packs, and you can buy 4 packs of different flavors, mixed and matched.
Good though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely delicious.
Dreamsicle. That's what you got,
I
right?
got a drink. I know it's great. Hey, honestly, God, and I'll tell you what, you could use blue raspberry, you could use rhubarb, you could use the lime, you could buy the root beer, the cream, the sour, the grape, the lemon lime, the orange, the punch, the ginger beer, the cola, the black cherry, or the butterscotch, and it'll all work.
It's delicious.
I could have this just about any time.
You know, the first time we've ever been speechless, but it's absolutely delicious.
It is.
And you got to
with all
come
the
to
different
Shawano,
flavors
Wisconsin.
they have.
So here's what we figured. Last time we were together with you good folks here in Shawano, and we taped a television show for our good friends at the Twigs Beverage here. We spiked a watermelon.
Yeah.
And I chose a watermelon that was seedless, and seedless is as dense as Merrill's head, and you couldn't get nothing to it. So this has seeds in it.
I got a seedless head.
Yes, certainly is.
I got a seedless head. I never knew I had a seedless head.
But when you get
I like
ones
your
with
hat.
seeds in, you can cut 3 different holes, and I spiked this baby last night, and all that Sundrop soda is inside this one watermelon right here, and I spiked it with 3 different holes. It's got seeds, so it's got cavities. Speaking of cavities, the week before, we were at Cave of the Mountains. You all folks remember that?
Yep, I
remember
do.
that big cavern?
Yes,
Down below at the Cave of the Mountains is the caverns of all these stalagmites and stalactites. It's the same as a cantaloupe. This summer, when you go to the farmer's market and you get those big old honker cantaloupe,
Yep.
and what's on the inside? A big pocket of seeds
Yes.
and nothing else.
Exactly.
And so what we're going to do, now we can take and we can spike those. One I did with the Sundrop soda and one I did with the lemon lime. This one we're going to do with a punch. I did those last night. And all we simply do is just like they did at Cave in the Mountains, they put a little explosion in there, and you work around, and I'm gonna show you. There's a cavity inside of there.
I got
Seriously.
2 of them.
I know, I know. Actually, if you just had your mouth taped, it would be a lot better off. And so all we're simply gonna do is spike that and
Look
let
at it
that
go.
baby. I know, it's
Holy
all
mackerel.
sinking in there. 90%'s all sinking in there. And that's what we did with those over here. And we're gonna let that sit overnight, the same as these watermelon, and we're gonna spike them. And what a great idea, huh?
Well,
And
it's
those can-
amazing when you did that watermelon that one time. Remember?
And
How many hits we got on Facebook?
We
I
got
think,
like
Bert?
over 2 million, almost 2 million hits on Facebook with
Yeah.
that one spiked watermelon. Here's a 3-spiker with our good friends at Sundrop Soda. Now here's what we did. We're gonna do some nice grilling here today. And what I did is I par-cooked some chicken drumsticks in some root beer. So we took root beer, and we could have did root beer baked beans, there's root beer chili, there's all
Sure.
kinds of these root beer recipes I wasn't aware of. And you come to Twigs, and all we're gonna do is pop those babies out, and I got the griddle going. I'm gonna move that.
Oh, it's going to be good.
We got a bunch of them. They're all soaked in par-cooked. So just barely par-cooked. We never boiled them. We just par-cooked them. And we're gonna scoop those babies
Boy,
out.
the aroma's in the air, isn't it?
Well, you can
Amazing.
smell the root beer in it. In fact, I was cooking them last night, par-cooked them, and I had them inside the house, and Lori goes, I smell root beer. I said, you do. I said, honest, honey, it wasn't me. Oh my goodness. Freddie, you ready to take us out? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dry these off a little bit, pat
All
and
right.
dry a little bit. I'm gonna season them with a little bit of our grilling magic. We're gonna get them on the griddle on a nice low heat, and we're gonna brown them off and get some nice little toppings for them. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest
That'll be
Grilling. We're
good.
filming
Don't go away.
live
Be right
from
back.
Shawano, Wisconsin.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, we are at our favorite spot in the whole dang universe. When you get here, when you come to Shawano, Wisconsin, you got to go to the Sundrop University Museum
Oh,
and Gift Shop.
Isn't
It's,
that
it's a great spot.
It
You know,
is
I took
phenomenal.
a little tour myself, and you can take a self-guided tour if you like, and it all starts in the movie theater.
right.
A short little history on Twigs Beverage and Floyd, like we talked about. Then you run down a little Main Street area, and you circle around the corner. You see the big, nice photographs of all the family members from generation to generation, 3 generations
Yeah.
that we talked about. And then a live bottling shop where you can watch soda being bottled right there on spot. And then my favorite spot, I was kind of egging everybody on it during the pre-show here.
Yeah.
You got to go to the tasting room.
Oh, that's great.
It's great.
Oh man, oh.
Selections, unbelievable.
My favorite still is punch. I just love punch.
You look like a punch guy.
Oh, I love
Nothing
punch.
like a
What?
good Hawaiian
What about
punch.
Judy?
Punch and Judy.
Yeah. No,
But-
that's good stuff.
So
It
this
really is.
weekend, though, you folks are out of luck this year, but next year you can come to the first Saturday in June in each and every year, and it's Sundrop Days.
Yep, it's a good
and that's
time.
this coming Saturday. We're filming on what day of the week is this? Wednesday.
Yep.
This coming Saturday, doesn't matter to you, that we're at Sundrop Days, and we're having a great time. We'll be with Dan and the boys and Diane and stuff like that, doing a great little gig.
That's right. The bottle shop.
At the bottle
go
shop,
wrong.
which is a Hartwig's antique store.
It's an antique
Mall.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a great place. I got
It
to
is.
tell you that. But you know, when I was taking piano lessons, one of the first rags that I ever learned was called the root beer rag. Did
Was
you
it
realize
really?
that? But that was 100 years ago.
You don't know what it is
I can't
now?
remember. I should have studied up for
Well, Freddie,
today.
they don't know. It's kind of like Ace.
Freddie.
It's kind of like Ace playing the flute.
Hey,
It don't matter.
Connie? I guess we'll call that the root beer rag. So you say that's the root beer rag.
Well, it was.
Nobody else knows.
He didn't even mention our great Sunday drop shirt.
I know, we're styling, man.
God, we had those things a long time, haven't
I
we?
know. Unbelievable.
I just threw those drumsticks on the grill that we par-cooked in Twigs root beer, by the way. And by the way, Twigs root beer, honest to goodness, what we did is we took the recipe for the Twigs root beer. We took 20% of the syrup that goes in here. The syrup that goes in here, we took 20% and we put it into our root beer barbecue sauce. So we have a brand new root beer barbecue sauce. It has the Twigs root beer syrup in there, along with our #1 barbecue sauce. It is the most fantastic sauce in the world. It's rich, it's complex, it's sweet, it's savory, it's got beautiful smoke flavor to it. We're putting a little grilling magic on these drumsticks just to get them going. I'm going to put that baby
Yeah,
down.
especially on chicken, it's fantastic.
It's
I mean,
got
doing
rack of
wings, it's
ribs,
just
rack of
amazing.
ribs, rack of
That's
ribs.
what the lady
great.
said. Remember, she made them for her husband this weekend, and he said, "Don't ever make them again without the root beer."
And that was chicken.
Is that?
So,
is
yeah,
that
she
what-
did
oh,
chicken for it. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly
Oh,
right.
man, it's
exactly
great.
right. Yeah. They,
Good stuff.
why don't you do we need to slosh these babies.
All right, I'm gonna make sort of a mop sauce. All right with you?
Well, good with me.
Yeah, I got our root beer barbecue sauce here. Mop sauce, you sort of want to thin down a little bit. And so I've got the root beer, which I'm going to add that on there too to thin this down.
Ooh, that chicken looking
There,
good.
add that in there.
Those thighs you did are looking good,
All
Merle.
right, they'll be good. They'll be good. Twigs root beer, not that much. You just want to thin this down a little bit, okay? Got that? Stir that around. I'm going to add some garlic pepper on there too. Just a second. See, that's how thin you want it. Want it nice and thin.
Ooh, that's good.
Sodium free?
Sodium free. I'm sodium free all the way, man. All right, stir that up. Here, well, there you go, sir.
Oh. And I'm going to make a little dipping sauce. I
All
forgot
right.
my mop. I don't know where my mop went to. I see it over there by golly. Hey, so this is 2025, 2025, September 27th. We're going to be at Beefarama in Minocqua.
That's a great time.
And it is a good time, and it's September 27th of 2025, Beefarama. We're going to tape a television show about 11 o'clock. Everybody's invited to that. I'll guarantee it's going to be a great time, almost as good a time as Sundrop Days and coming to Shawano,
It
Wisconsin.
is, it is. Beefarama, though, they got that parade going downtown with everybody showing their beef, what they've cooked and everything. It's
Really?
great.
Kind of like in New Orleans?
Yeah, only with beef, man.
Wow.
But they got their clothes on.
Is that right? So we're going to do a little dipping sauce right now, and I'm going to take our root beer barbecue sauce.
All right.
They got a craft show. I love the craft show here at the Sundrop Days. We're going to take a root beer barbecue sauce. I'm going to crack open on our Pit Boss can opener. Another root beer, and I'm going to slosh it. So it's going to be a little dipping sauce. So I'm going to do the same as Merrill, just a little
Okay.
slight bit of that. We're going to add up north pepper to that, give it a nice little zing, and that's where we're going to dip our chicken in at the end. And believe me, I'm going to add a little Dijon mustard.
Well, Dijon's good on everything.
Don't you think?
Oh,
And a little
boy,
bit of
for
honey to sweeten it up
sauces and
because
things.
people love a little bit of honey when it comes to dipping. So we got some honey in there. And I'm
Oh,
just
that's
going to
gonna be
stir
good.
that up. And we're just going to
Root
dip that
beer
on
and
our
honey,
chicken.
I'm-
You know what? I might just
I'm
pour that over
jealous.
the drumsticks. Looks like it's pourable, don't it?
Yeah.
By golly, I hope the Hartwigs like it.
I do too. I hope that cleans up really well too.
Here we go.
Oh, it'll clean up just
Oh
fine.
yeah.
Oh,
And I'll stir those up a little bit here because I don't have my, there's my
Put your
mop
brush
right there.
Yeah. Sit it there all the time.
Let's stir this up anyway.
too bad we don't have smell-o-vision. You know that?
Oh my God, that smells good,
great.
don't it? I gotta do it with this hand. So all we're doing is just kind of warming these babies through just a little bit.
All right.
Oh, that
Chicken
worked
is
out
so
nice.
good. I like doing the drumsticks more than the wings because you got some meat on the bones, you know? When you're eating that. It makes a big difference for me. Those
Well,
little wings.
you got a handle.
Yeah. I
There's
like
not
that.
as many feathers either.
Those wings, you got those little wings there.
See, that's terrible. Did you know that you can go to twigsbeverage.net, go online, and if you're somewhere out of the range, and our show airs in 35 different states, if you're not going to make it to Shawano, you can actually order T-shirts, hats, and openers right online,
Yep.
and they'll
Great
ship
gift
them.
shop on the inside too.
They got a brand new jacket. Did you see that red and
I
black
know.
jacket
They'll,
with that
uh,
embroidery? Oh,
He snuck up on you.
They'll ship them out faster than our Mad Dog and Merrill jackets.
this is a first. We're not wearing a jacket, nerd.
Oh, it's warm
This
out
season
today. It's
so
gonna be
far,
You
nice.
have to worry about that.
Boy, we've
Oh.
had some cold mornings.
Oh,
Yeah.
jacket is.
But I'll
good,
tell you
though.
what, hey, go online to twigsbeverage.net, learn all about the museum, learn all about the gift store, plan your trip to Shawano, Wisconsin. It really is a great little destination.
So many
We'll be
things
right
to
back
say.
with Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' right after this. That's a beautiful mop sauce.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
As always, we're having a wonderful time here at the Sundrop University Museum and Gift Shop. And you know, when I walked in today, I was shocked to see all these beautifully colored little 12-pack bottles. I believe they're 12-pack, could be 6-packs, whatever they are.
Yeah.
Very colorful.
And then they got all these stuffs for the kids. Not that the sodas aren't all for the kids, but they got watermelon gummy. They got a tropical. They got a kitty cocktail.
Ah,
Dang, that sounds good, don't it?
yeah.
And a berry burst. And those are all for purchase here also at the and you can also rent out the museum. And
Oh,
have
really?
and have different parties here and stuff like that. And what a great idea
I
that is.
didn't know that.
Should we cut into a melon?
Yeah, I like melon.
Yeah, we'll
I
take
like melon with ice cream.
I just played ice cream.
Oh,
That's the name of that song. We all
So
screamed
these
for
I did
ice
last
cream.
night, and it's just dripping with water. And here's how I scoop out. Dripping with water, dripping with Sundrop soda. And we're gonna taste these babies. Oh, that is sweet.
Wow.
Merrill, you're a melon man.
I am a melon man.
Frederick,
I'm a melon guy.
I'm melancholy.
Oh, wow.
I had a melancholy once.
Holy
I
cow.
took him to the grocery store all the time. He'd pick out the right melons.
That is unbelievable.
You did, didn't it? And
I'm just going to eat this.
that is delicious, isn't it? I don't think it was that sweet to begin with.
Wow.
That's got Sundrop soda soaked in there for about 12 hours. This is the one we just did. And I just want to show that it has the red punch in there. And that baby's already soaking into the center of the melon already. And that's coming out nice. Want to try a punch one, Freddie?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm serious. That is really unbelievable.
Yeah, honest to goodness, it really is. Isn't
Oh,
it?
man.
And I'll say it again. In the summertime, when you get those big old muskmelon, cantaloupes, mushmelons, what do you guys call it? There's a cavity inside like this that you can fill with a whole 12-ounce bottle. I guarantee you that.
How's that one?
It's a beauty.
It's a beauty. Should we scoop some of these off, get ready for our tailgate party?
Sure.
Man, tailgate season's here. We got, these have
Look at
all
how
been
good.
cooked in a little bit of par-cooked in root beer. And I could have added
Right.
some herbs and could have added some other things to it, but I thought I'm just gonna go all natural today.
You've been talking about that all day. It's a little warmer today than
It is a
usual.
little warmer today. We probably didn't even need to start these grills yet.
Well, Merrill wanted short pants, he said.
Yeah, I know. You got short pants. I want short pants.
Freddie, you're a drumstick man.
Working my way. First I'm melon, now I'm drumstick. Boy,
Those melons are just unbelievable.
Isn't that truth? You can take those melons home with you, Merle.
she's warm.
Is it warm?
Yes.
I turned it off.
It's good.
Is it? Freddie, you need a napkin?
Yeah, sure.
This is what, by the way, this is what Twigs, twigsbeverage.net is all about. It's just relaxing, just sitting back, just having a great time. There's people pulling in and out all day long here, buying cases and 12 packs of soda all day long, and they're doing the same gosh darn thing that we're doing here today. It's just kind of a relaxing sort of day.
It is.
We're not hyped, we're not doing anything but just relaxing here in Shawano. And when you come to Shawano, Wisconsin in general, that's what you do is relax.
You get on the pontoon.
Freddie sits by the shoreline. He's got a line of credit with Dan that he's got to pay up. He's got a line of credit with Dan. He's got to pay up.
Yep.
Yeah. But he sits on the shoreline all day long on Shawano Lake, and he drinks Twigs, beverages, and Sundrop soda. The only place in the United States that you can find true Sundrop soda with the pure cane sugar in it, and that's a guarantee. Is Sundrop Museum. Freddie, take it away. I'm gonna get myself a nice little drumstick here. Hey, that's good.
It is really good. It's really good.
Why is that so good?
welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest.
You gotta
Grilling.
come and take a self-guided tour of the museum. It is phenomenal. You enter through it, you sign the books, you go to the theater, you go down Main Street and see all the soda shops, the barber shop, all the great stuff that exists. You turn the corner, you see that wonderful family, the Twigs family, and you get to the bottling line and the tasting room.
Oh,
it's
wow.
a great time here at the Sundrop Museum. TwigsBeverage.net, ladies and gentlemen. Peace, love, and happy grilling.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.